Disclaimer: this video is strictly for educational purposes and is intended to provide insight into market logistics.
I see you.
You've seen them all over TikTok. Teenagers sitting in the passenger seat of a rented Lambo, flexing stacks of cash and designer tracksuits, telling you that reselling is an effortless cheat code to getting rich. Like many of you already know, flipping high quality clothes, fragrances, and accessories is one of the fastest growing side hustles right now. But what those videos don't show you is the reality. Most of those kids aren't showing their actual profit. They're showing revenue, expensive purchases, and a massive percentage of them lose everything because they listen to terrible advice. And I'm here to change that. I learned this the hard way by actually getting involved in reselling myself. At the beginning, I thought it was as simple as finding products and listing them, but after making mistakes, testing different strategies, and seeing what separates successful sellers from everyone else, I noticed the same patterns over and over again. The biggest difference is that experienced resellers don't just buy random products and hope they sell, and you can't do this by yourself as a beginner, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you. When I'm picking out stock, I never guess. I don't select if I personally like the item or not. I have sold numerous items which I would personally never wear, but they sell very well. If you buy something just because you like it, you need to realize not everyone shares the same fashion sense as you. I have also bought items expecting them to sell, but it doesn't move for months. I spend hours looking at sold listings and market data, looking for consistent daily buyers and sharp seasonal trends. You need to know exactly when the market is thirsty for a specific item and when it's going to go completely dead. For example, you can do this by going on eBay and sorting the item you want to sell by sold. If items are selling days apart, it's probably a low demand item. And it's not that cheaper items sell faster because Rolexes are over $1,000 and they are always sold every day on eBay. When it's time to place an order, the biggest mistake beginners make is buying deep. They put their entire budget into a large amount of untested stock just to get a cheaper price. But if it doesn't sell, your money is stuck. You don't need thousands to start. Begin with a small test order, check demand, calculate your margins, and only scale when you find what sells at a good speed. Another common mistake is forgetting shipping costs. Always use your agent's shipping calculator before ordering so you know your true cost before spending your money. You don't want to be that one guy that spends all his money on the items while forgetting he has to pay shipping. A rule of thumb is if you don't have any references. A shirt is about 200 grams, jeans and hoodies can be up to 1 kilogram, and shoes are 2 to 3 kilograms on a calculator. Once that package lands at your house from the agent, the real work starts. I see so many beginners post listings with terrible lighting and lazy angles, making themselves look completely unreliable. Your listings dictate your sales, so take well-lit pictures on blank backgrounds and try to avoid taking pictures of the wash tags. I pair that with titles optimized for the exact search terms buyers are typing in. I price it high enough to protect my margin but low enough to trigger a fast sale. And when a buyer messages me, speed is my ultimate weapon. I reply instantly, negotiate fairly, and treat every single interaction as a stepping stone to a flawless review. Let's talk about the true numbers because this is where the industry crashes and burns. Let's say a notification pops up on your phone showing a 100-pound sale. Amateurs celebrate, but you will immediately calculate the true profit. You sold it for 100 pounds, but you bought the one-to-one item for 40 pounds. Factor in 10 pounds for the international agent's shipping fees, a 12% platform fee taking another 12 pounds, and 3 pounds for professional packaging. Your total cost is 65 pounds. Your 100-pound sale is actually only 35 pounds. People go out of business because they celebrate 1,000 pounds in sales without realizing they're slowly bleeding money and working for free. They hold on to dead stock for months hoping for a full-price buyer instead of just dropping the price to free up cash. Or they suffer from scale-up syndrome, trying to manage 50 orders before they even know how to properly streamline the shipping for their first 5. If you want to take reselling seriously, having the right information is everything. That's why I'll also be making a full video soon breaking down account safety, common mistakes that get sellers restricted, and how to build a more sustainable reselling business, because long-term success isn't just about finding products, it's about knowing what you're doing.